I've actually never painted portraits. It's not something I do. So it was a wonderful challenge to have to paint little portraits for this exhibition that we're having this evening. And especially the size, they're very small. Normally I paint very large work. So I just loved it. It was like playing. I don't know whether I'll continue doing portraits, probably not, or I might incorporate it into a large work. I really don't know. All I do know, it was immense fun.
I think portraits are so popular, and because it always captures some kind of essence of a person, or it's also people can easily relate to portraits because they usually see something of themselves in it, or maybe of an idea, and it can also convey certain feelings and emotions.
I think as I evolve as a being, my art also evolved, and initially I think I was working with charcoals and pastels, and then I moved on to working with collage and acrylics and oils. But I think initially I thought that for me a portrait was about creating a likeness. But now for me it's much more important for me to capture the energy of the subject that I'm dealing with.
At the moment, the world is going through a very strange approach to portraiture. As you will know, there's a lot of portraits, very huge works, I think seriously influenced by the selfie and the technology of the cell phone. And therefore the portrait itself has become very visceral and quite empty in terms of referring back to centuries where you had people like Rubens and Van Dyck, and even earlier works of 20th century artists, Picasso, Freud. All those portraits is in a class of its own. But contemporary portraiture has become quite empty, and it's as if one constantly has to pour eggs over the face and mix colors and splash it over the face. Therefore, the alienness of the features of the person that's being the sitter is bombarded with unnecessary attacks and interventions of marks, and color splashes, and which I think takes away a lot of the intrinsic value of the character or the personality of the person that you're dealing with.